use Excel. Oh yeah, sorry. This should be txt username. This is a comma. All right. That should be good. So run. I'll add guest again. And there you go. So this is the wrong one, so I'll delete that one. I'll save that. That's good. So what we'll do is, if I put guest again, it will keep adding guests. So we actually want to do a check to see if the usernames are unique or not. So we actually shouldn't be doing this all the time, appending all the time. What if we append 2 admins, right? And then 2 admins have different passwords, right? Okay, so we don't want to change someone else's password or allow people to use your login with their password, right? So obviously you want to check for uniqueness, but this gets the job done for now. So we can now register into this table, and now when we log in, we want to check this file to see if, well, the username is there and the password matches. So let's do that. So what I'll do is I'll go, I'll need to go file dot. What I'll do is I'll pull everything out of the file. Right. I'll go open text. I'll just do a full open text of the hashes. Right. And you notice I'm using this more than once here. So really, it's not good practice for me to keep hard coding that. What I really should be doing is file hash file equals to hashes, right? A hash file is equal to hash.csv, and then just use hash file everywhere. There, right? And then what I'll do is I'll read it all out. Actually, you know what? I'll just read it all out. Just go read all lines. I'll do that. Read all lines, saves, and then I just shove it into some kind of hash list. User hashes. And what we'll do is we can just do a simple linear search. So we'll do a simple linear search for I equals 0 to user hashes dot count. We will just check if user hashes, check if txt username.text is the same as the user hashes, the current user hash in that location that we're at, right? And if it's the same, we then check, we will then hash the password. So we go dim pass hash, we'll hash the password, we'll grab it out of the text box, then we'll get the hash code, and then we'll go to string that hash code, and then we'll check if they're the same. If pass hash is the same as the user hashes. Now, sorry, this user hashes would have a comma. It would be like remember, it would be admin comma some hash, right? So we actually need to split that up. I should split that up. So I'm not using user hashes here. All right, so we'll split that up. So we go hashes. We split it via a comma. And I think we can see there. We say that we want to split it by a comma. And actually, we should do it in here. So we'll do a split on it. we do a split on it, and then this is the array for the username and password. So this is our, say, our record. Dot split hashes current location. Alright, so we grab the current location, we split it, and then we check record first location. First location. That's got the name in it. Yeah, string. Alright, and then we'll check records the next location. Now, once end if here for that one. Okay. All right. So at this point in time, we've got the checks here, and it's checking against the password hash. And if it's successful, what you could do is you could log in. You can open up a new window. You can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna go message box here. Show. Oh no, wrong one. Wrong language again. Message box. We'll just say user allowed. All right, user accessed. User auth successful. Author successful. Say. And if any of these fail, we should give them some kind of output. Now, because we don't want to say whether the password's wrong or the username's wrong, our else should be just say username or password is wrong. So you actually don't want to give information to users that one of them's wrong, the other one's wrong, or the password's wrong, or the username's wrong. Else, you can get that compromises your security. So really, you should just go username or password. Password is invalid or something like that. Not correct. Right, and that should be done on both these ifs. But because I've got to do that for the same ifs, really, depending on how I get in, really, I should put, well, anyway, for now, we'll just have to do it like this. Put an else there. All right, so there you go. So it's the same output whether I fail the password or the username. All right, so what I'll do is I'll log in, and username and password is not correct because the index was out of bounds. All right, so I go too far. Should -1 on that. So that would fix the error. Username and password not correct. Still not correct. Let's do a breakpoint and just check what's happening. Okay, so we'll log in. We'll have a look what's inside. So that's the hash. Pass hash is different. Oh, right. Silly me. Text.text. All right, so that's a terrible error. So actually, I gotta register again. So we'll run again, and I'll register it. So what I'll do is I'll register this one, which is that one. Delete those two. We don't want those. Save. And let's log in. Get rid of the breakpoint. Run. Should do it. Yep, logged in successful. And it prints that off for the second one. So we actually don't want to print it off for the second one. So what we should do really is have some kind of flag. Access status, say false for now. Delete these. And if right, and if we are successful, we go access status equals true. So this hits true only if both of these pass. And then right at the end of the loop, when we've, I guess when it's true, we can exit the for, and then actually no, you just message box. That's fine, I'll use it. If access the status equals true, then we message box access allowed, else. So this kind of solves the problem. One way to solve a problem of only printing this off once and at the end, regardless of whether username and password not correct. All right, let's try that. All right, let's have a look here. So I've already registered, so I'll log in, all good. Now if I stuff up the password, log in, doesn't work. Let me stuff up the username. Stuff up the username, log in, doesn't work. And there you go. So in conclusion, if you want this, you need to do a search to check if a username is unique or not in here. All right, so you'll have to load it in and check whether the username is unique, and then if it is unique, then allow it to add in. If it exists in the file, you shouldn't add it, but if it doesn't exist in the file, then you're allowed to add it. So you need to do that check, and I'll let you do that. Thanks for listening.